It's Madden NFL 23, and coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC East rivals. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets, and it's all up next.
Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020.
Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
They'll be led out by a man who upset the AFC champs in his first career start last year during the regular season. Out of Western Kentucky, here's Mike White.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Off play action, here's White. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Tua sets up to pass it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he back to the 20-yard line. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And, right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. To throw, White.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Holding offense.
That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's White.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. They're going to try and throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
On first and 10. It's Hall.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run with Hall. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's White. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. White. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. Now White. Caught by Wilson.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now White.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
White. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the take over at their own 30-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua, eluding the pressure right. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Sauce.
It off. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football.
Now the ball comes loose. And the and they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. White looks to throw.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. White.
Throw right side, Wilson.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out. They'll say it's incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball banked way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the gun, it's Tua.
Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Back to the running game.
And the ball is knocked out. And on the coupled down to about the 27.
So this game tied at the half, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that one's going to be knocked away. Complete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a 1-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert.
First target, first catch, and a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's White. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
New York ready to go again offensively. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, here's White. Open man here is Conklin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Operating from the gun, White. And this is intercepted. And picked off by Eric Rowe.
And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Back to throw is Tua.
And a throw there.
Clean.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. So the Jets now down by 10. At time, a huge factor. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot.
Gets this to Moore.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now White with a first down throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
By Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Holding offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. To throw is Tua.
And that is knocked away. Fielded incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the...
And this is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the back.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk.